Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome back. We're going to get into this and see what is going on in your energy for Aquarius Spirit. Give us a clear, concise message here for Aquarius. Please and thank you. All right. Let's see what came out for you, Aquarius. First card out, we have the Magician card coming out. We also have the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands coming out. We have the King of Wands. We have, let's see, Ace of Cups. Let's see what else came out. Strength in reverse. Star in reverse. Five of Swords. Wow. It's a whole letter. We got a whole letter here. Okay. And we still have two over here toward the end. Okay. So I'm going to put this over here to the side. I don't know if y'all going to see it in the camera, but there's still two cards there. Okay. So let's see what's going on in your energy, Aquarius. Aquarius, you're coming out as a magician. You might have Gemini in your chart. Okay. So you might have somebody around you, Aquarius, that's been trying to hold you back, prevent you from moving out or moving forward. Bottom of the deck, we have transformation. Okay, so you might have gone through a transformation recently and this person doesn't like it. Or there's some I want to say some kind of big change around you. This could be like a big change around you or inside of you. Either or, okay? It's just that, you know, when you're living life, things never stay the same, okay? Things have to change. You have to change with it. It's just the way it is, okay? You might have Sagittarius in your chart, or you might be dealing with Sagittarius, okay? I do feel that there was something that happened that caused some kind of upheaval in your life here, and I do feel like this is a past situation. It could have been because of a friend. Okay, a friend caused some kind of upheaval in your life and caused you to go into this energy of looking forward, moving on, moving into a new direction, leaving leaving that behind and moving forward into something new. You might have also cut contact with that specific person, okay? It's coming out as a friend, guys, but doesn't have to be, okay? Now, I see you going more into this leadership role, okay? And it's not just a leadership role, but it's also one that looks like it's going to be more lucrative for you, leaving the old behind. And the thing is with you coming out as a magician, that means you're going to be taking all your skills, all your talents, you know what I'm saying? All your knowledge with you. So if this person that you ended up having to turn your back on was an employer, which, sometimes we work with people, we develop relationships. So if this person was an employer, wow, are they losing out? Okay, this person is losing out, okay? Because it looks like you're about to change something for yourself or somebody else, okay? But we're going to dig deeper. Um, I am seeing you put in a whole lot of hard work. I'm seeing you being put into a leadership type of position where you might be like the manager or something like that, or CEO maybe. Yeah, you know what I mean? Now, with the Ace of Cups energy coming out, I feel like, yes, this is going to be fresh money coming towards you. Okay? Fresh money. More money coming towards you because of this position. And you're going to work, Aquarius. I'm seeing here you're going to work. You're going to work your butt off. But it's going to be worth it. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Tell me more about the star. Why is that there? I feel like this person's going to be in huge regrets here. Okay. Oh, yes. You going through that and changing and getting put into this new position, Aquarius, is really going to have somebody regretting. Huge, huge regrets. Because they're not going to be getting what they want here. You're going to leave. It's like you're moving forward towards something more positive and grounded. And what you're going to leave behind is a lot of chaos. Not because you're causing the chaos. No. That's not what it is. It's because of them and the things that they did. Okay? Something that they did. They will dig deeper. But I do feel like for one of you, one of the things that they did was nitpicking. Being a nitpicker. Just being there in your face, picking about every little thing. Okay? Because this person is miserable. Um, Now, because this person wasn't able to tame you, this person's in their ego, right? Their ego is getting the best of them because they weren't able to hold you down, prevent you from moving forward. I don't know why I'm getting this. I'm just gonna say it. For somebody here, you grew up. You grew up or you outgrew this person, something like that. I'm picking up on, like you either outgrew this person, and now that person just cannot keep up with you, or you grew up. This could be so. Maybe this friend has been a friend for years, and and they don't want to grow up. They kind of like want to keep playing games, and there's a saying that's coming to mind. When I was a boy, I played with toys, but when I became a man, I put my toys away, or something like that. Tell me if you know the saying. Put it in the comments because it's something like that. When I became a man, I put my toys away, something like that. Okay. Sometimes people, they don't want to grow up, and then they expect other people around them to not grow up too. Okay. Sometimes people get comfortable and they don't want to grow as a person because it can be uncomfortable. Growing can be uncomfortable. Growing as a person and maturing can be very uncomfortable because it challenges you to face things that you don't want to face or you feel like you're not prepared to face, right? And the point is that you have to face things that are uncomfortable, right? I'm telling you this because don't feel bad for this person. Okay? That what's going to happen to this person has nothing to do with you. It's not your fault that you're growing. It's not your fault that you're maturing. It's not your fault that you are, extending your horizons in another direction away from this person. It's not your fault. Now, I do want to tell you that this person is going to make it seem like you snuck away. You were a terrible person. You're not a terrible person. But I do want you to know that this person is definitely going to be talking smack about you if they're not already, okay? This person's already talking smack because they're angry because you are growing and they're not. You have plans for the future and they don't, okay? And you have an offer. You have an offer. You might be like, or maybe you're going to give an offer to somebody. It could be either or, okay? You're going to get an offer. So if you applied for a job at somewhere else, I see you as getting that job, okay? I'm also seeing an unexpected offer. So it might not be exactly what it is that you applied for, but you're definitely getting a job that you're going to be very happy with. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm seeing happiness and you getting a job that you really want, and I'm seeing this person with the Ace of Teacups in reverse. Yeah, this person is going to be so upset. You can't do nothing about this person. Um, Aquarius, I want you to know that your charm. There's something here that I'm seeing about your charm. You being very charming. I want you to know that that's going to get you very far. Now, am I saying that going to a job interview and complimenting that person, the interviewer, is going to get you far? No, not that kind of charming. But what I'm saying is that your personality as being very smooth and charming, okay, just very easy to be around, is actually going to get you very far. Um, And it's actually going to be why you're going to be getting an offer. Okay? And why this person is going to be there talking smack about you and upset. Okay? For one of you, this could be a boss. This very well could be a boss. Look, we have the Six of Coins coming out twice. Twice. For one of you, this person was supposed to pay you something. They were supposed to give you a check. You never got that check, or you're not going to get that check. Okay? You're not going to get that money. This might be something that's going to cause you to be extremely stressed out. Ooh. We got the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Ooh. And you know what? That came out and it spun around. I'm going to see what else comes out. That is coming over this person. I'm going to see what else comes out for that one. And that person. Okay. And that person. And that card. I'm saying person. Aquarius, I want you to know something. I see here that you haven't been getting the pay that you deserve. Okay? I feel like if this is an employer that you're leaving and you're cutting ties with this company or this boss or whatever, you were supposed to be getting paid more money than you were getting. Yeah. So maybe this person was paying you, I don't know, $12 an hour when you were supposed to be getting 12 or 13. You know, that extra $2, $3 adds up, especially in a year's time, especially if you're working overtime. You know what I mean? Because if $3, if this person was shortchanging you $3, and you were supposed to receive that, and you worked overtime, that means you were supposed to be getting an additional $450? Yes, for time and a half. So not only did you lose out on that hourly wage, but you lost out on any time that you worked overtime of what you're supposed to have gotten. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. Be aware that this person is definitely watching you. I also see this person as being very attached. Attached to. I'm trying to understand it. I'm going to try to understand it. I don't understand it, but I see them as being attached. Attached to resources, attached to money, attached to money. It's coming out to money. It is. It's coming out as money. So they're attached to money. But what's crazy is I'm seeing the tables are turning. So maybe this person's the one that always had the money and you didn't have any money, Aquarius. And then all of a sudden, you're going to get this new position. You're going to get this new job. And now the tables are going to turn. And you're the one that's going to be over here in this 10 of coins energy. Like having it all. And I'm seeing two karmics that are coming out. So there is a group here that are going to be watching you have it all, and watching you boss up. That's what I'm getting. They're going to be watching you boss up. One of them might be a player, okay? Like, just somebody who's always playing games. Not just playing games, but I mean like thinks that they're a player, that kind of thing. They love you and then kind of energy. Like they love you one minute, leave you the next. Okay? Aquarius, I see here that you're going to be pushing yourself really hard to make money. You might also be going through a burnout, okay? So be careful with that because you're not going to be getting paid, or at least maybe that's what happened to you in the past where you went through a burnout because you just weren't getting the money that you deserve. And you're really working hard because this is what you want. You want the 10 of coins. So you want a house. You want, cause that's what it's coming out like. Like you want a house. You're very desperate. Well, I don't want to say desperate, but it's something that you really, really want. Okay, like you really, really want a house, and you're willing to put everything into it. To the point where it's overwhelming. It's taking all your energy. It's taking all your time. It's taking away everything from you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It's taking everything away from you. It's taking everything away from you. I'm trying to understand that. It seems like Spirit is saying here to be careful. Okay, so be balanced, okay? Be balanced, especially when it comes to the people around you. And because you might have people around you who are trying to leech off of you, okay? Specifically looks like it's a female. Specifically an earth sign female. Doesn't have to be, but could be. It looks like an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Looks like this person is really trying to leech off of your energy. But not just that, but this could be your resources as well. And Spirit is saying and warning you to be disciplined. Be disciplined on how you're working. Be disciplined to make sure that you're not, burning yourself out. Because that can happen too, right? You don't want to do that. And also where your resources are going, okay? Now, I do want you to be aware that you have two very good cards. Three very good cards here that are really standing out to me, okay? They're really standing out to me. Something that you're fated to do is going to bring in a lot of money. You're going to be really happy, okay? But you just got to work on that energy of burning yourself out. You don't want to do that. And two, not allowing people to leech off of you. Okay? And this doesn't have to be financially. This could be like this person leeching off of you, your ideas, your work, what you've put a lot of work into. Um, so what comes in mind is when you see these YouTubers who quote borrow other people's work and then they post it as their own. Okay, that might be significant to you. Or they take somebody else's video and then they just like sit there in the video, but they don't actually do anything in the video. You know what I'm saying? So they're like leeching off of somebody else's work. Okay, does that make sense? So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. So Spirit is saying to be cautious with that. Doesn't have to be a video, but that's what's coming in mind. Okay, this could just simply be somebody trying to take credit for your work. Okay. Anyways, Aquarius, this is what I have for you. Hope this helps you knowing. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And congratulations on this offer. It really does look like it's going to be a promising offer. Okay? It might not be exactly what you're looking for, but it's definitely going to be something that's going to be lucrative. And it's definitely going to be something that you are going to be very motivated in accomplishing. Okay? So it's going to be like your opportunity to getting that Wheel of Fortune. But pace yourself. Okay? Alright, Aquarius, thank you for joining me. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your week or weekend. Bye-bye.